a very big and serious allegation that has now been made by none other than MOS Law, and he's suggesting that this is a criminal conspiracy. Under those circumstances, what are we expecting from here on? Because he's suggesting that strict action will be taken in this matter.
Yeah, because as you know, this was already a case, a very sensitive issue, and today being Friday, so I think the heavy police bandobast should have been made. And definitely, because the Islam also does not allow, any kind of violence or any kind of, the protest, which in an undemocratic manner actually. So, but definitely, as I heard Imam of Jami Masjid also saying that there was no such plan. But I think since, as I told you, this being a sensitive issue, the police should have made, the heavy bandobast well in advance. Because these kind of things, sometimes it happens, impromptu by some elements there actually. It is not that, we have seen a huge a congregation, huge crowd there, but out of which it may be about 10, 15 or 20 who could just simply, raise the slogans. And then it looks as if is a part of it. So I think the police has to take out the video footages or the CCTV footages and try to identify who it is. And this in fact is something which we have to put an end to these kind of things actually, because let me tell you, the Islam preaches peace, and every religion preaches peace. So the the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not just the prophet for Muslims. He is addressed as the Rahmatul lil Alamin. That is the blessing for the entire the mankind. So this is the message that the Muslims, especially the Muslim clerics, need to give to the world and make them understand, especially the teachings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
All right.
There were instances.
I'll interrupt you there. I'll interrupt you there, sir. I'll interrupt you there, sir. I'll come back to that thought separately. But you've raised a point about more police bandobast that should have been done. Let me take that question with Tushar. Tushar, should the police have anticipated the possibility of such protests? Because this is pan-India pretty much that we are seeing today.
Absolutely. The Delhi police always is caught.
Protest still remains. However, what we saw today was a simultaneous protest across the country, and Khaleequr Rahman, I'll come to you on that count. Yeah. The MOS said that he believes there is a criminal conspiracy. Can we categorize this as some sort of criminal conspiracy?
No, I beg to differ on this, because I don't see any kind of conspiracy behind this. If there was a conspiracy, then what was our intelligence doing? What was our department doing actually? Because if our department is not able to find out well in advance what the conspiracy is going to be like, then I think there is a failure on part of intelligence actually. So I don't really see any kind of criminal conspiracy behind this. This was just, the impromptu protest by, the few people over there actually. But as my co-panelist said, Tushar, I, agree with him that the police is always caught unaware, especially in Delhi, because police should always be on alert, especially. And this being a sensitive issue. And as I told you, because, whatever, the BJP government has taken the action against Nupur Sharma, but why, if the demand of the protesters is that Nupur Sharma be arrested, so it's simply by registering an FIR and by suspending her from the party, I think and that too. That action has been taken after about 8 to 10 days, when there was an external pressure for on our government. So which again is not a good sign, because we, the Muslims in India, we have got more than 200 million people who are, in India, and we coexist here, and we are safe, and we always can say that we belong to India, we are Indians, and we take pride in saying that, and every single Indian is patriotic, and we all love the motherland. But it is very unfortunate that the hate mongers, has to be, given the strictest punishment, and the government should not tolerate any kind of hate speeches from any religion or from any community. And let me tell you, from 2014 onwards, actually, because I feel that there was some kind of encouragement to the hate mongers, to the hate speeches from the government, so that it leads to the politics of the polarization.
All right.
Which somewhere or the other is benefiting.
Let me take that point further with Tushar. Tushar,